underneath. Ronnie puts it up. No good. And sa rebound play, merong foul and it goes against Ginebra. Take another look at that Kagiwa move.
Look at that in and out dribble and then the extension and the hang time para kay Mark Kagiwa.
Garcia, pull-up jumper. In and out para sa kanya. Brock rebound, put back, ayaw. Did he run into his own man?
Looks like it. You're just talking about Mark Kagiwa, yung fitness at yung lakas nitong si Mark Kagiwa. You know, when I came in, he was actually talking to Mike Cortez. We all know that Mike Cortez suffering from a knee injury. He was actually teaching some drills na ginagawa niya para matulungan yung paggaling nitong si Mike Cortez. And you can see what it has done for Mark Kagiwa. He's in great shape.
Romeo, binalik na ni Coach Pido. Aguilar gets it to Mamaril. Lalim naman ng hugot noon. Tutungo siya sa free throw line for 2 shots.
How different yung opensa.
Pati si Mamaril may hang time. Ang lalim na pinagugutan.
Uy, malakas tumalon yan dati ha.
Ay, hindi na ngayon?
Hindi na kasing taas. Bakit? Ikaw ba, nung tumanda ka, tumaas ba talon mo o bumaba?
Nawala. Kapiso na nga lang natira.
Benching ko na lang.
Ayan. As we send it over to Erica.
Binigyang diin ni Mark Kagiwa na hindi daw sila pwedeng masyadong maging dependent sa kanilang import. Dinagdag pa niya, it is by good ball movement that they are able to develop the game. Kaya nga daw siya mismo is not taking too many shots just to set the example na ipasa ang bola. He's also encouraging his teammates to set good screens which can only be done kapag nababasa ng mahusay ang depensang binibigay sa kanila. Balik sa inyo.
Thank you, Erica. And just like that, Barangay Ginebra has taken their first lead of the game. Washington gustong bawiin kagad and he delivers from 18.
Well, going to that point of Mark Kagiwa, it's so difficult to stop a team when they have a lot of slashers, magagaling bumasa at mag one-on-one moves. You're talking about Mark Kagiwa, guys like L.A. Tenorio, and then they've got athletic guys like Aguilar and Chris Ellis. So if you move that basketball and just react to what the defense is giving you, imposible hindi ka makakuha ng magandang tira.
Romeo gets that leather right back matapos muntikang managawan. Terence hesitates, gets it to Chua. Butata pa rin inabot kay Japet. Jay Wash from the outside. Ayaw. Ando doon si Garcia. Inabot siya ng foul.
One thing still bugging Barangay Ginebra is trying to block out, getting those defensive boards, giving up another offensive rebound for Global Port.
But at least nagpakita na naman sila ng shot luck. Yun yung binabanggit mo kanina nung nagkikwentuhan tayo before we started this game. Yung shot luck ability ng Barangay Ginebra pinakita back in the Philippine Cup. Tila nawala.
Nung Philippine Cup, di ba sila yung #1 team largely because of Japet Aguilar. But in this conference, after 3 games, iilan lang ang shot luck nitong Barangay Ginebra.
Bibigay natin sa inyo yung mga numerong yan sa aming pagbabalik. Timeout muna tayo with Global Port up 38-35. Back inside the Cuneta Astrodome kung saan etong si Jay Washington inasilipan din ng big drop pagdating sa kanya mga numero. Philippine Cup Elims, kita mo naman kaya siya in the running for PPC noon or Best Player of the Conference. Ngayon, magaganda pa rin naman yung mga numero pero hindi kasing ingay nung nakaraan.
Pero pag ikaw nagsabi ng silip, iba yung naiisip ko eh.
Ano naman?
A big drop in the points for Jay Washington. Close to 9 points para kay Jay Wash. Largely because, you know, Evan Brock, kung anong ginagawa ng Jay Wash last conference, he was taking outside shots and he was getting offensive rebounds. But a lot of the offensive rebounds now napupunta kay Evan Brock. So nawawala yung mga ganon dito kay Jay Wash. That could arguably be those 8-9 points.
Ellis back on the floor, looking for Mamaril. Ayun na naman yung so-so na yun! This time he gets the reverse.
Oh, may hang time o wala?
Meron. Kaya rin tayong ibaon yan eh. 38-37. It is Global Port still up but just by 1. Romeo nakawala. Ganda na sana ng pasa, nabitin lang yung tira.
Great screens by Global Port, finding their open teammate, di lang napasok.
Nakakakuha sila ng butas doon sa ilalim. Ano? As Kagiwa is fouled going up. Earlier, we were talking about the shot-blocking prowess of Barangay Ginebra. First 2 games nila dito. As we first take a look at this Prestone Cool Under Pressure move, brought to you by Prestone Coolant. Always cool under pressure. Protects against overheating. Trusted by 8 out of 10 drivers. First 2 games, they had a grand total of 1 block. That was against Barako and San Miguel Beer. Pagdating nung third game nila kontra San Miguel Coffee, they had 5 blocks, 4 courtesy of Greg Slaughter. Tapos dito, nasa second quarter pa lamang tayo, nakakaisa na sila.
Well, they need to be able to impose their presence inside. They have Slaughter. They have Japet Aguilar. They have Billy Mamaril. All these guys can block shots. Kung hindi mo magagamit yun, sayang naman.
39-38, the second taste of the lead para sa Barangay Ginebra. Cabagnot back on the floor para sa Batang Pierre. Cabagnot trying to sell that it was in the act of shooting. And now it'll be a sideline inbound para dito sa mga nakaitim. Washington over to Cabagnot. Nabong, Romeo, and Brock complete their 5. J-Wash gets it over to Alex. Urbistondo looking to keep in step with him. Cabagnot posting him up. What? And will troop to the line for 2 shots.
Urbistondo having a tough time so far, committing his 4th personal foul. Global Port, ang ganda ng mga screens nila, ang ganda ng ikot ng bola. Mark Aguiwa said it. He talked about the chemistry na magagawa nila yun by moving that basketball. If you check out Global Port, they have been moving that basketball. They've actually already have 9 assists in the ball game.
Slowly but surely, Global Port Batang Pierre in their 5th game is looking better and better by the game. As Urbistondo goes to the bench with his 4 fouls. Tenorio ang binalik ni Coach Juno. Cabagnot shoves Global Port back ahead 40-39. 6 minuto natitira sa ating first half. Rogers has it. We haven't said his name enough. Gets it over to Kagiwa. And now he receives it from Mark. 3-pointer on the way. Rogers, no. Kagiwa, stick back. Ayaw. Mamaril, put back. Wala pa rin on the third serving. Pero merong foul.
Interestingly enough, itong si Leon Rogers only with 3 points. All coming from the free throw line.
Still struggling with his 3-point range is Leon Rogers as Mamaril has definitely injected some life into Barangay Ginebra. Makibalita ulit tayo kay Miss Erica.
Paalala lang ni Coach Juno, they need to rebound more and this is a responsibility for everybody. Bantayan din daw ang backpicks ng Global Port kaya heightened defense and pressure ang kailangan nilang gawin. Balik sa inyo.
Thank you, Dong. Thank you, Erica. Mali. Tabla ang ating labanan sa 40. This is gonna be only the second deadlock of the contest.
Gaya nga ng sinabi ni Evan Brock, focus lang.
Romeo to Nabong. Naipit to sa baseline na Muersa kontra kay Tenorio. And wisely si Kagiwa at Mamaril. Nung hindi nila makukuha yung bola, hindi nila tinapik dahil mado-double dribble si Kelly Nabong.
Well, going back to what Coach Juno Saolera was saying, yung back picks nitong Global Port, they've been able to set good screens, finding their open teammates. Nandun sa shaded area yung mga open looks nitong Global Port.
Leon Rogers finally makes his first field goal. He's now 1 for 5 from the field for a total of 5 points. Nabanggit mo nga, yung 3 galing sa free throw line. 5 minuto natitira sa ating second quarter. Washington pull-up jumper over Ellis. Big shot by J-Wash.
J-Wash with 7 points. Pretty good shooting today.
Mamaril jumps it out. Ellis gustong bumawi. Was already fouled by J-Wash before he went up. Ponferrada, who started this contest, is back on the floor. Papalitan si Nabong. Ellis looking for Kagiwa. Couldn't pull the trigger. 10 seconds to shoot para sa Ginebra. Rogers almost lost it. Ellis gets it to the corner. LA bobbles but recovers. Tenorio in the lane. Gets the bounce.
Tenorio has been pretty much quiet from the offensive end.
Look at Romeo though, was looking to make some noise pero ang nakapag-ingay doon si Chris Ellis with a big block. Cabagnot with a near steal. Rogers on the move, his pass thwarted by J-Wash. Brock on the run kontra kay Tenorio. Evan gets the finger roll and will shoot to the line for a bonus. Nanlaki mata ni Brock, sabi niya, oh, teka, si Tenorio na lang ang nag-iisang last line of defense dyan.
But you look at what he did. He made sure that he got the position and protected that basketball.
Hindi lang niya in-out jump no? Sinigurado niyang may sabit pa.
At sinigurado niya na hindi matatanggal sa kamay niya yung bola.
Alam mo naman, pagka point guard na yung karap mo, yun na lang gagawin niya.
Exactly.
Susundot yun as you go up. 45-44, Evan Brock has reclaimed the lead para dito sa Global Port. Tenorio atake sa kabilang dulo, gets it out. Rogers, puts up a three, punches it through. Atid sa atin ng PLDT Home Devolution turns your ordinary TV into an internet TV.
Leon Rogers finally telling himself na finally nakashoot na siya ulit dito sa labas. A 3-point shot by Leon Rogers. You know, now it's dangerous for Global Port because things are starting to hum for Barangay Ginebra.
That'll be his first make in 4 attempts from deep para dito kay Leon. Kaya lamang ang Ginebra 47-45 with 4:05 remaining in this first half. Timeout muna tayo. Itong Global Port Batang Pier who has started their Commissioner's Cup by dropping their first 4 assignments, sinasabi wala na raw maihiling mula kay Evan Brock. Talaga lahat ginagawa na. Ang problema na lang daw, Dom, kailangan yung mga locals makasuporta.
The locals always need to be able to support their imports. You know, the imports can put up the numbers and can let you compete in a basketball game, pero kinakailangan guys like Jay Wash, guys like Alex Cabagnot, kinakailangan makaputos para makakuha ng panalo.
As Mark Kagiwa gives it up papunta kay Ellis. Nanggigil si Chris, wanted to throw it down, but recovers that leather. Napaganda pa with a 3-point play opportunity coming up. Talk about focus, Dom.
Talk about binitin niya yung tao. But everybody thought he was gonna get that slam dunk. Good defense by Ellis. And
How about
then
Kagiwa giving it up?
You know, he talked about leading his team in terms of being unselfish. He did that time. And Chris Ellis, ayaw na pala ng 2 points na dunk lang. Gusto niya 3-point play.
5 na ang abante ng Barangay Ginebra. 50-45. Cabagnot gusto bumawi. Forces it up. Ponferrada. Puta tayo na kay Kagiwa. Makapagal on the floor for the first time. Additional firepower. Di nga lang niya makakuha. Kagiwa outboxes Ponferrada. Here's Javit. Big block on the part of Brock.
Evan Brock nanggigil talaga doon, trying to stop that shot from Japet Aguilar.
But Chris Ellis beats Brock to that leather. What a sequence of events, Dom!
All of a sudden, Barangay Ginebra and Global Port nagsasalpukan na, pabilisan. And Global Port, this is not the game. This is not the type of pace that you want. Pag ilang supalpal na yan ng Barangay Ginebra, but look at Evan Brock going way up there for that block on Japet Aguilar.
And now because etong Global Port, actually both squads are in the penalty, LA Tenorio is at the line for 2 shots. May konting breather tayo sa tindi ng aksyon.
Parang galing, no? Mark Kagiwa, he wanted to lead.
Pati ako nalito ha. Second free throw na ba yun? Una pa lang yun ha. Ano to, 1990s? 1 for 1? Pag penalty, di ba?
Kailangan mashoot mo muna yung una para mabigyan ka ng isa pa.
Nalito ako dun ha. Sorry.
Pinapakita mo yung edad mo eh.
Naguluhan ako. Ang dami nag-rebound. Di lang isa eh. Yun, mintis ka lang pareho para dito. Pati yata siya nalito na eh. And now it is going to be Leon Rogers at the line for 2 shots ha. 2 shots. 2 shots. Hindi 1 for 1. Ikaw naglalaro ka nun. Nanonood lang ako nun. Ikaw, inabot mo yun, di ba? 1 for 1.
Oo naman.
Pinapanood lang kita nun. Naka-short pants pa ako nun.
Ako din, naka-shorts.
Maiksi pa shorts yun. Hindi pa gaanong kahabaan, ano? Medyo kalagitnaan ng tuhod.
Hindi naman. Kita lang ng konting bike shorts.
Yan. Pero medyas yun, doble. Itim at puti.
Oo. Poging-pogi ka nun pag nakagano'n.
Ginayad na namin yun, kahit di kami varsity. 51-45, Barangay Ginebra, abante ng 6. After Roger splits on those 2 shots, Brock bobbles, recovers, nanigurado to sa loob.
Evan Brock is just so solid inside once he gets that basketball.
Chris Ellis, nadulas yung bola. Still a little bothered by his blown dunk kanina.
Can't seem to get the handle on that basketball.
Cabagnot may tangan ng bola. Tenorio in front of him. They go to J-Wash. Matias tracking on the baseline. They get it over to Brock. The elbow jumper is out. Japit para sa rebound.
Again, good screens by Global Port. Just not able to finish that jumper.
Tenorio gets it over to Rogers. Not that time around. Japit bats it to the outside. Mapupunta sa Global Port ang bola.
Now, the difference for Barangay Ginebra, nobody's forcing their shots. They're actually moving that basketball, trying to get open, being unselfish.
Mukhang kontento naman so far sa performance nitong Ginebra ang kanilang brain trust. You see head coach Ato Agustin, assistant coach Juno Sauler, and the rest of the guys on that bench. Washington pulls up. Huli ni Japit! Kagiwa now gets it across. Matias right in front of him. Rogers with a big pick. Kagiwa with the space. Couldn't send it home though. Rogers nagre-reklamo because of the contact. Eto na ang batang Pierre sa kabilang dulo. They go to the 3 ball. From lang daw, Mintis. Nabitawan ba yung putback? Oh, was that a block?
Nasupalpal.
Rogers on the move. In traffic. Dinuwa ng ring yun.
Really having a tough time. Ito si Leon Rogers.
Oh, nice location. Kabagnot to Matias. Pero counted na yun dahil bumanda na yung kanyang tira. Take another look at it.
This is that attempt.
Can't really see it from that angle. Baka ito mas maganda.
Can't really see it from that angle either.
Pretty close. Nauna ba yung banda o yung butata? Referee's deeming na nandoon na yung banda. So it's 51-49. Global Port is within 2 points. Looking for a stop here. Just over a minute remaining in the first half. Kakiwa for 3. Washington taps it over to Brock. And Cabagnot is looking to settle things down para dito sa Batang Pierre. They've already blown a 14-point lead. They look to tie it up. Cabagnot with some daylight.
And that time, Alex Cabagnot was actually looking to score. That's what I mean, that he's doubly hard to guard when he's aggressive.
Tied at 51. Pang-apat na deadlock ng ating bakbakan. Tama naman si Matias, hindi inaatrasan si Rogers. Ellis ang tatanggap. Lobs it up. Baseline jumper. Aguilar could not deliver. Rogers rebound. Loses his footing. And will turn it over.
Ayan, ang batas ni Matias.
Walang inaatrasan niya si Ronnie Matias pagdating sa iskisan. At napapatingin pa rin si Rogers na naisahan ako dun ah.
Paano nangyari yun?
30-second timeout requested here with 38.4 seconds remaining in this first half. Kwentong PBA po yung part 2, which means yung finals na ang ating mapapanood. Muling balikan ang blockbuster na finals ng nakaraang Philippine Cup. Sundan ang mga ibang mga bukod tanging kwento sa likod ng mga sering ito sa Kwentong PBA. March 30 na po yan. Tuesday, 9:30 p.m. dito sa TV5. Natapos natin noong nakaraang Tuesday yung Ross Petron at yung Manila Clasico. This time, it's gonna be San Mig versus Ross, the finals edition. Commissioner's Row, always on hand. Our good Commissioner Attorney Chito Salud. Ricky Santos, nandiyan dyan at si Boss Willie Marshall. Mahigit kalahating minuto na lang natitira sa ating first half. Cabagnot gets it across. Aatake. Nakikipagkiskisan ba dito kay Tenorio? Pupunta sila kay Brock with 10 to shoot. Brock against Rogers. Import kontra import. Brock almost lost his balance. Recovers, is fouled.
A frustration there for Leon Rogers.
Iningitian pa siya ni Brock dahil sabi, hanggang braso lang pala.
Naalala pa niya yung bago mag-timeout. Nakaisa siya ng una ng offensive rebound, but after he kicked the ball out, naisahan naman siya ni Ronnie Matias. Evan Brock, 20 points, 9 rebounds, 8 out of 9 from the free throw line.
Right on track. Average 27-22. Yung scoring mukhang lalampasan pa. As JJ Helterbrand, yung bayani ng first quarter is back on the floor daw.
Dalang-dala ng buhok ni JJ Helterbrand. He had 7 points in that first stint that he had. 9 rather.
Last shot time to para sa Barangay Ginebra. Looking to take the lead as we head into the dugouts. Tenorio may tangan ng bola. 6 to shoot. Tenorio sees some daylight, kicks it over. JJ for three. Does it? The exclamation point mula dito kay Japet Aguilar. And look at him make it known.
That was just a perfectly run play by LA Tenorio. Tenorio set it up so well, wide open. Itong si JJ Helterbrand from the wing. Look at that shot. It was a clear shot. But one thing Global Port did not do, you gotta box out Japet Aguilar.
53-52 na sa ating talaan as we head into the break. Lamang po ang Barangay Ginebra as we head into this commercial.
Dribblers, itapat niyo na ang gadgets sa TV screen dahil Moneyball na!
Ready na ba kayo? Ready na! Kunin ang inyong smartphone, tablet o telpad nyo at pindutin ang Start. Hintayin na lumabas ang Activated sa inyong smartphone.
Sa 3 rounds ay puro multiple type questions ang ibibigay natin bago tayo pumasok sa Moneyball round.
Ganun lang kasimple. Ready na!
Mga kapatid, welcome sa pinakamasayang halftime game show ng PBA dito sa TV5. Ang Moneyball, Dribble of the People. Tuloy-tuloy pa rin ang pamimigay natin ng mga papremyo kaya siguraduhin naka-register kayo at activated na ang Moneyball app nyo. At tandaan, sa bawat round meron kayong 5 seconds to answer each question. At sa bawat segundo maksaya ay deduction sa points na dapat nyo makuha. So, ready na ba kayo? Alamin natin kung ilan ang ating dribblers for today. Dribblers, pasok! And there we have it. We have 64,392 registered players. Good luck sa inyong lahat at tandaan mga dribblers, bago kayo sumagot, hintayin niyo muna akong sabihin, dribblers ready? Pindot na! Huwag na natin patagalin. Here is our first question. Sino sa mga coaching staff na ito ng Global Port ang hindi naging player dati ng Ginebra? Dribblers ready? Pindot na! Press 1 for Glenn Capasio, 2 for Romel Aducul, or 3 for Pido Harencio. Good news sa lahat ng ating mga youngins and high school students dahil love na love namin kayo. Moneyball is now open to all ages. Kahit under 18 years old, pwede na sumali. Basta, dapat alam nila mommy and daddy Ngayon, simulan natin. Silipin natin kung ano ang mga sagot nyo. 36% pick Pido Harencio. Is that the right answer? It's Glenn Capasio. Alright, dribblers, second question na tayo. Ito ang ating tanong. Sino ang nag-jump ball para sa Barangay Ginebra sa simula ng larong ito? Dribblers ready? Pindot na! Press 1 for Greg Slaughter, 2 for JR Reyes, or 3 for Leon Rogers. Hungry for more basketball? Nandito na ang March Madness! Mapanood na natin ang kinababaliwang American NCAA Basketball Tournament sa TV5, Action TV, and Hyper. Now, tignan natin ang trending percentage ng mga sagot nyo. 35% pick JR Reyes. Siya nga bang nakapag-jump ball? JR Reyes is the right answer. Alright, nasa round 3 na tayo. Here is question number 3. Sinong player sa Global Port ang kaparehong jersey number ni JJ Helterbrand, which is jersey number 13? Dribblers ready? Pindot na. Is it 1, Jay Washington, 2, John Dan Salvador, or 3, Bonbon Custodio? Mapapanood na natin ang part 2 ng Kwentong PBA. Ihahandog ang story sa likod ng PBA Philippine Cup Finals. Kwentong PBA Legacy. Next Sunday, March 30th, 9:30 p.m. So ano nga ba ang naging sagot ng ating mga dribblers? Let's take a look. 52% pick Bonbon Custodio. Is that the right answer? That is right. Number 3 is correct. Ngayon naman, sino-sino kaya ang nakapasok sa top 10 after 3 rounds? There goes our top 10 dribblers with Rolando Pacios with 28,292 points ang nangunguna ngayon. Dribblers, keep on hustling! May chance pa kayong makasama sa ating first 5 dahil papasok na tayo ngayon sa Moneyball Round. Dito sa Moneyball Round, maaari kayo makakuha na hanggang 8 tamang sagot for a total of 24,000 points. dribblers, here is our money ball question. Sino-sino sa mga players na to ang nanalo dati ng PBA Rookie of the Year Award? Press 1 kung Rookie of the Year dati, press 2 kung hindi. Dribblers ready? Pindot na! Mark Caguioa, Jay Washington, Chris Ellis, Calvin Abueva, Alex Cabagnot, Paul Lee, and Baba Al-Husseini. Junmar Fajardo. Alright, dribblers, time's up! Sa mga naging Rookie of the Year dati, we have Caguioa, Abueva, Lee, and Al-Husseini. Sa mga hindi pa, we have Washington, Ellis, Cabagnot, and Fajardo. Alright, dribblers, dito sa Moneyball, talagang gusto namin lahat ng ating dribblers ay happy-happy. Kaya we'll be giving away cash prizes sa ating first 5. 4 consolation prize worth 500 pesos ang ipamimigay at ang ating Moneyball Best Player of the Day ay makakatanggap ng 3,000 pesos. Hindi lang yan mga dribblers, sa bawat 10,000 points na maipon nyo hanggang June 30th, 2014, ang katumbas niyan ay 1 raffle entry para mag-qualify kayo sa ating Grand Draw. Ang mananalo sa Grand Draw via electronic raffle ay tatanghaling MVP of the conference at makakatanggap ng trip for 2 to watch Gilas Pilipinas in Spain! Ooh la la! Sobrang laki talaga ng mananalo! Now, excited ba kayo malaman kung kasama kayo sa ating first 5? Eto na! First 5, pasok! Congratulations to Ryan, Mark Benedict, and Randy! You guys won 500 pesos and to our Moneyball Best Player of the Day, congratulations to Rolando Pasios with 32,431 points. Ikaw ang makakatanggap ng 3,000 pesos. Para sa ating mga winners, hantayin lamang ang aming mga tawag para malaman nyo how to claim your prize. And for more inquiries, you can always email us at info@tv5moneyball.com. Muchos gracias, mi hermano y hermana. Ako po si Mara Aquino. Kita-kits bukas 2:45 at sumali dito sa pinakamasayang halftime game show ng PBA, ang Moneyball Dribble of the People. Buenas noches!
.53-52 is the score after what has been an explosive first half dito sa loob ng Cuneta Astrodome sa pagpapatuloy ng aksyon live dito sa TV5. Mag-umargin po, kasama pa rin natin si Dominic Oy. Both teams have had their runs, both teams have strung together major rallies at ang nanaig after one half, Barangay Ginebra.
If you look at the start of this ball game, yung una't-una, itong Global Port, what a big run that they had. They led, 20-6? And then all of a sudden, nagasing na itong Barangay Ginebra. Just great performance by these two teams. That's why we only have a 1-point disparity after the first 2 quarters.
Makikita natin yan sa ating pagsilip sa mga kapanapanabik na pangyayari. Una, from the first quarter of action, and it was the defense of Global Port forcing turnover after turnover na kinapitalize naman neto ni Evan Brock. Import netong Global Port already has 21 big points. Problema, wala pa gaanong nakakatulong. Yung bagong salta pa na si Ronnie Matias is backing him up with 8. Bonbon Custodio played only 4 minutes but managed to score 2 points.
Nakapuntos doon itong si Bonbon Custodio. And all of a sudden, Barangay Ginebra, led by JJ Helterbrand, coming off the bench, scoring 9 points in that first quarter. Nakabalik itong Barangay Ginebra. At the end of the first quarter, lamang na lang ng 3 itong Global Port. It all started with Evan Brock, 15 points in that first quarter. Paano nakabalik itong Barangay Ginebra? They knocked down 3-point shots, 3 out of 6 from that area. The free throws, we talked about being aggressive itong Global Port. They were aggressive, got to the line 8 times. But it was really their defense forcing those turnovers on Barangay Ginebra. 7 ang turnover ng Barangay. 15 points naman ang na-score ng Global Port off those turnovers.
Pagdating ng second quarter of action, si Mark Caguioa naman ang nagparamdam para sa Barangay Ginebra. MC47 has actually played 21 of the first 24 minutes of this contest. He's already got 7 points across his number. Tapos yung Billy Mamarila, excellent din yung kanya naging performance off the bench para dito sa mga nakaputi. And then it was Japet Aguilar. Dalawang beses niya ginawa yung ganito, Dom. Thundering putbacks mula kay Jumpin Japet. At yun nga pong huli, nakapagbigay ng kalamangan sa Barangay Ginebra.
In the second quarter, Japet Aguilar 6 points. Offensive rebounds ang ginawa nitong Barangay Ginebra. LA Tenorio said it, ang nagiging problema nila, rebounding. But in that second quarter, rebounding was not a problem. They scored 5 points off those offensive rebounds. They talked about also moving that basketball. Mark Kagiwa with 3 assists already in the ball game. 5 in the second quarter for Barangay Ginebra. You also talked about ano ba nawala ng first 3 games ng Barangay Ginebra? Yung shot blocking. In the second quarter, 3 blocks for Barangay Ginebra, letting their defense dictate the tempo and then opening this game up.
Pinasadahan mo na rin yung istorya ng assist, Dom. Yung assist para dito sa Barangay Ginebra. In that first half, JJ Helterbrand actually got his 2,000th career assist. Pinarangalan